Hello everybody! Today's video is going to be me showing you how I weigh my guinea pigs and why I think weighing guinea pigs in general is a good idea. I'm not going to go into too much depth about what can cause weight changes because something like that can be affected by an endless list of different things, from cage space to diet to any medical conditions, so I really don't want to overwhelm you with too much at once. And I always update my description box, so when I have more videos that are related to weight, then I will link them in the description box. So as you can see, I have my three girls just out in their little pen. I don't usually do floor time like this because the space is actually much smaller than their cage, so it would defeat the point. It's simply just for the purpose of this video. I'm going to weigh them individually so you can see the range of weights, how they vary from one another. These are the scales which I use to weigh my piggies. They are quite accurate. I also use them in the kitchen, so I always give them a wipe down before and after, and I also tend to just put a bit of kitchen towel over them for the guinea pigs to sit on. The first piggy I'm going to weigh is Sprite. Now she is my lightest piggy and she's also my oldest piggy. Despite this, I think she has quite a lean build. She tends to be more active in the cage than the other two. She has quite a large dewlap, which is this floppy bit underneath her chin, and that's nothing to worry about, it's very common. And also her eyes, although they don't really look it now, they do kind of droop down a bit, which could be fatty eye, but in my opinion her weight's stayed pretty constant over time, and I think it's just a natural thing which has happened to her through age perhaps. So I'm going to put her on the scales now and we'll see how much she weighs. So there she weighs 1 kilogram and 30 grams exactly. So that is a normal weight for her. In general she weighs around this, or she can weigh up to 1050 grams. So that is very normal for her. Next up we have Annie, and as you will see in a minute she is a lot heavier. And there you can see the number is 1196 it was until she started moving around. So this is considerably heavier than Sprite by about 150 grams, which is normal for Annie. She's always been around the 1200 gram mark, so that's pretty normal for you, isn't it? You've always been a bit of a big girl. And now I'm going to weigh Lola. Here is Lola, and her number is 1150, which has fallen a bit actually, but last time I weighed her she was rather heavy. She was actually heavier than Annie, so I think it's probably good that she's dropped a bit, because that was quite a heavy weight for her, so it could be that she was just having a bit of a fat day. Couldn't it, Piggy? But I am keeping an eye on Lola's weight because it does seem to fluctuate more than the others. Aw, haven't you been such a good girl? As you've just seen, my piggies are quite different weights, Sprite being the lightest and Annie being back to being the heaviest. And I only know that these are normal and okay weights for them because I weigh them every week. If you were to weigh them much less, say once every couple of months or something, you really wouldn't be able to get a good idea of what was normal for them, and you wouldn't be able to see if there were any patterns from week to week, like the weight increasing or decreasing. And it's this kind of information which is really valuable for vets. If you ever bring your guinea pigs to the vet and you think there could be something wrong with them, knowing if they've lost weight and how much they've lost weight by is something that could really help. Given a good amount of cage space and no overfeeding of unhealthy foods or not giving too many pellets, in general piggies' weight should level off and then not fluctuate too much. On Guinea Lynx it suggests that a normal weight fluctuation of an ounce, which is about 30 grams, is normal from week to week. However, if you do notice a pattern in your guinea pig's weight, like a constant increase or more likely a constant decrease, then there will be a reason behind it. This could be entirely normal, like if they're growing up, they're obviously getting heavier, or if they are pregnant and you know that they're pregnant, they're obviously going to get heavier because of the babies. And it could also be due to something like a change in their diet or exercise that they're getting. But when you haven't intentionally changed anything and the weight continues to change, increasing or decreasing, especially if it is decreasing, then think about taking your guinea pig to the vet. And if you do take your guinea pig to the vet because you've noticed a gradual decrease in weight, for example, and your vet identifies something that is wrong with them, then the chances are you have caught this problem much earlier than you would have done if you'd have waited for any other symptoms to arise. Because naturally guinea pigs are very good at hiding something that's wrong with them. They're prey animals, so they've evolved to disguise any problems so that they're not targeted by predators. The one thing that they can't hide and that we can measure is their weight, so it really is very valuable to weigh them and understand what's normal for them and monitor any changes in weight. And I would recommend weighing your guinea pig every week, but if they are ill, if they do lose weight and you are giving them medication or syringe feeding, especially if you're syringe feeding, then weigh them every day, because then it will let you know whether you're giving them the right amount of food or whether medication is having a negative effect on their weight, that kind of thing. So once again, thank you for watching, and I hope you will consider weighing your guinea pigs every week if you don't do so already. Goodbye from me, and goodbye from the piggies. Sprite says goodbye.